Hello everyone, it's K95. You're probably wondering why the heck am I away from where I was last time. Well, I've grinded off screen to get enough access to gain enough gold dang demon fangs to get a particular item we're gonna need for Yoshpet's main area. And trust me when I say we're gonna need it. Plus, this gives me a good excuse to actually go and get that gimmick gear to somebody, aka the person that's looking for it. Plus, it does give me access to more things. While I did want to do Yoshpet today, and I am going to do it, the thing is, I have two things I have access to now that I finally finished grinding up the dang Demon Fangs for it. One is the Demon Fang for one particular item I wanted to grab, because frankly, I'm getting really sick and tired of having to grind up ink and wait 9 seconds every single time for my ink pots to be filled up. And 9 seconds is precious in this game. So let's go talk to the Emperor. Hello, Wolf. Have you brought up to me something things? Let's talk with them for some of my treasure. The item in question I wanted to grab is the golden ink pots. Thieves' Gloves is a useful and interesting idea, but I'm going to save that for off-screen stuff because I'm not going to bother with it yet. The golden ink pot is required. Come and visit again when you have more demon fangs to swap. So yeah, let's equip that dang golden ink pot and finally have a better ink restoration. Now our ink pots are yellow rather than regular white. This means, watch what happens when I use bomb, and look how long it takes me to recharge my ink. The difference is night and day compared to the original. Because frankly, I'm sick and tired of waiting 9 seconds to do it. It is my least favorite thing in the game where I have to wait 9 seconds for the ink to fully charge just so I can use a celestial brush technique. And frankly, waiting for those dang seconds to go by is the biggest chore on the planet. So there's also that gimmick here we got from Ida, which actually is required for somebody else. It's for an optional brush power-up. So let's go get it, but first, dig a hole here. Dig a hole. This just contains a exorcism slip L, which really is powerful. Although it will not be serving much purpose for a while. So anyway, can't walk up here to get to the tippy top. I don't remember if I showed this up before, but this actually was required. So let's go and go up. Okay. There we go. I don't remember off the top of my head, though. Hello. Many contraption I have built to city check my big drawbridge and Gojo Bridge here in Sand City. And now my masterpiece is but one tiny step away from completion. All I need is a single gimmick gear. Without that gear, my contraption will not move an inch. Must I once again roam these lands in search of the final part? Snowflake! That gear of yours! Could that be a gimmick gear, the very last part I require? It appears to be the perfect shape and size and shape. Indeed, it is the very gear that I'm missing. Give it here! Please, I must have that gear! Offer the gimmick gear? Sure, I'm not gonna use it. Oh, thank you, my fine furry friend. When my masterpiece is complete, I shall write your name in small letters near the end of my encyclopedia of contraptions. Gee, thanks. Now, to complete my masterpiece. Are you ready, Snowflake? You are about to witness a history in the making. My contraption is about to come to life. This shall herald a monumental advance in people's lives. Now for the moment of truth. I, again, the contraption maker, give you the masterpiece, Lightning Bringer! What you need to do is draw the lines that's shown there. So go this, this, and then this. Excuse you, game. Now, how is that wind? Like, actually. That's not actually wind. Okay, game. You're being funny today. I have failed. Sit down and lower the lever. I doubt that's gonna work. I mean, just look at the contraption right there. That wire right there in the middle is disconnected. Let's try this again, and this time the game doesn't decide to screw with me every single time. Look, what happened to the perception part? No, I'm pretty sure it's luck. Anyway, it worked this time. I get the contraption maker to make your masterpiece. Lightning Bringer! This celestial brush technique is a pain in the neck to draw. I am not kidding. I don't know why I kept failing, but it keeps giving me Inferno, despite the fact I clearly have not pressed Inferno. You know what? If the game's gonna be this screwy, I'm not gonna trust my stupid thing. There we go! I'm not even gonna trust the brush right auto button. No way am I trusting the stinging motion controls right now. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My power had diminished while you were away, but that man's zeal and your own pure heart have restored my power. I have harnessed his fervent energy to bestow upon you a new power. Light up the sky with a thunderbolt. Is this thunderbolt? We all remember Dixon's move. So, this constrains electricity. You basically decide to make the modern variation of it. Look! My design was not flawed after all. It may be a bit overpowered, but at least my masterpiece is complete at last. It would appear that you do not quite understand. Such a great invention as this may be well beyond your comprehension. You should go look up at my house from outside. Then perhaps you shall see the true grandeur of my masterpiece. 50 praise for doing this. Wow, that's really something getting that huge... There. Well, it's really something getting this huge thing to move. But enough about that. Remember that shape you drew on me? You know, the shape that fell in the missing part of the wire? Well, that's the mark of Okami, the god of lightning. Just by drawing that mark, you can summon lightning anywhere, anytime, anywhere you want. Easton's not kidding. This move allows you to summon lightning from anytime, anywhere. Thunderstorm technique is increasing the thunderstorm technique. Basically, it's a lightning bolt. Drawing it is a bit of a pain, though. See? Sometimes the game registers, sometimes it does not. And other times it decides to say, screw you, you're not going to work. See? It's going to sometimes either do that as well. What my personal experience is, I have to actually use the button. Control stick instead. Because frankly, the game is very picky about this Thunderbolt. This also contains a stray beat we're going to need to grab. So that's 66. Or the 67, maybe. You know what, I'm just going to make sure, check out the end of the video later. So I know I grabbed just one. And of course, it turns into daytime as soon as I'm done with that. So yeah, thunderbolting is not easy. And frankly honest, I would say outright it's more of a secure power and less kind of useful. I just wanted to get the golden pots and the thunderstorm technique, and then we're gonna go back to Yoshpet. Be right back. That was painful / annoying, but I really wanted to get access to that dang ability. Plus that blasted dang golden ink pots, because frankly, I was getting tired of it. Kai said she'd be waiting for us here. I wonder where she is. I literally just already saw that one last time. So, yeah, pretty much. Let's go to the save mirror and save. I finally saved the game, and I was betting right. The game did crash on me. Of course. Kai, I've been waiting for you, Materasu. Did you know that Yoshpet means a consuming forest? You said that those who lose their way here can never escape. Oh, it's not Lost Woods. Even the monsters try to avoid the place as much as they can. Our tribe has long been entrusted with protecting this forest. That's why the entrance is sealed with the Ohana crest. Recently, however, the forest's power has been weakening, so it's hard to know what might be awaiting us inside. But if we can make it deep inside the forest, we'll come to a special place. It is a secret place that humans can never reach. I had something of a connection with the place when I was small. That's why I know the way. Right, Isun? Isun does not want to go. There's a chance that Lika might be there. We're all depending on you, Amaterasu. Well, it's time to begin our expedition into the forest. Run as fast as you can. Are you ready to go? Yes, I am. Let me warn you first. Do not underestimate this forest. The tree pollen here has the power to confuse beasts. Leona cannot stay in here for long, and I doubt you can either. None of us want to get lost in this blizzard and die out here. So make sure you follow me and don't fall behind. That is our objective. A, B, and C. Glad we have the golden ink pot, because god dang, this place sucks. Oh, spirit of the air, earth, and sea. Protect us with your divine powers. So, yeah, the reason I have the golden ink pot is simply because there's a lot of areas in this game that are going to screw with you, and this forest is a pain. Also, of course, from the beginning. She'll wait for you and not worry about it too much. Anywhere she goes is actually the area you need to get to. There's a lot of these dead trees around the area, and frankly, this is also why I had the golden ink pots, because frankly, you gotta bloom them, and blooming them in certain areas is sucky. And there is a lot of hidden treasure around the area. Frankly, this area can be very stubborn. It wants to be. Aye. Okay, that was rude. Ugly little tree. No. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? That's it. I'm getting to Sneaking Pearl and get out of my dang business. Getting smacked multiple times in a row sucks. Okay. Unfortunately, also, Godly Charm doesn't work outside of battle, so guess what? I get smacked with no way of stopping myself. Stop that. You see how fast the dang ink pots recharge? Man, this dang thing is great. And, oop. The only thing I can never perform with this stupid thing is the Blasted Thunderbolt, because frankly, you have to use the control stick controls versus using the dang motion controls, because as much as I like the motion controls for this, the motion controls are terrible with their abilities. And there we go. You are bloomed, and you're going to shut up for the rest of your existence. A Holy Bonus. Really good, and I'm also back to full ink again. Thank goodness. Now, there's going to be a lot more annoying things in this area in particular. One of which is this guy going to shoot at you immediately when you get in the area, and it's never good. Well, the ice can be broken normally, but I wouldn't recommend it. Inferno permanently gets rid of it. There we go. 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 And now go off the beaten pathway, because guess what? There's something around this area, because frankly, I don't listen well. Well, off the beaten path is actually something quite important. Over here will be a dang cat's eye tassels. They sell for a lot. Before you say how much, I'd say at least half the silver pocket watch at least. Silver pocket watch is pretty much the most expensive item in the game. And frankly, grinding up that money was well worth the effort. Let's go back to Kai and follow after her. We're in the next section of the area, which leads us to, well, a different area, including the stalactites that fall from the ceiling. Not fun. These things are annoying, and you can run into them very frequently. The faster you run, though, it still will hit you regardless of care. Holy Bone M, great for healing, nothing else. So, yeah, you can also get frozen immediately, even if you touch it just lightly. So, be careful. That's the only thing I can recommend when these things happen. There's a tree right in front of me, isn't there? Nope, there is no tree. Oh, thank goodness. And Smackety. And a Godly Charm, really good to have, given the fact that Godly Charms give you max Godhood immediately. I recommend saving them for a bit. Let's just land in a merry way and not get smacked anymore. And a White Porcelain Pot, very good. Poison Water. Just try not to fall in the poison water, you'll be fine. Okay, you gotta use your mid-air dash for these ice physics, because frankly, you cannot have any acceleration on these dang ice platforms, because these things suck. Okay, no. And no. And no. And no. I can't see. I see that. No. Ow. Okay. Your face is so dang ugly, you tree. Oh, wait, you have no face. If you did have a face, I'd say it's ugly. And you're proud of it, aren't you? We can go up the beaten path if we want to. It technically is easier to get back to the beaten path instead, because frankly, you avoid a lot of nonsense very easily, and if you're going in a race, it's actually super useful. Anyway, straight, be at this path, second pathway. So, yeah, really good to grab. Off the beaten path, of course, we're going to do that again, because frankly, I'd rather do this in the first trip rather than the second, because there is a reason to do this again. Going all the way to the very top leads to another treasure chest, which contains a etched glass, which sell for a lot. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of selling items in Kamui, and any area after Kamui is gonna sell for a lot of items, meaning money is a non-issue, and frankly, you're gonna be saving much of your money for other things entirely, especially getting new abilities such as new skills. Anyway, snowballs are a very big annoyance. I hate them. Inferno destroys them immediately, but these things can be unpredictable if you're not careful. Like that. I couldn't see where they are, and I actually almost got smacked for my trouble. They will actually spawn in and randomly smack you, so be careful. So you really can't avoid them all that easily. However, there is a trick to this. If you go to the beaten path, get off the ice. If you go off the beaten path, you can actually avoid them entirely, leading to a slight faster advantage. So, yeah, pretty much. It's not exactly easy, though, so I wouldn't say it's easy to just deal with this area. I hate this area in particular because the stupid ice physics suck. No amount of movement will save you from the ice physics. And there we go. And there we go. No. And no. You're very ugly and annoying, you stupid thing. Tree. No, and then no. Okay, I've got rid of most of the trees here, except for... Nope. This is annoyingly incusage, and as you can finally say, I hate these trees. Ice physics and trees are a terrible combo. Kutani pottery. Great, 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 great. By the way, you cannot hit this thing regardless of that, so don't bother. Dang ice physics, let me out. Thank you. I hate ice physics. They are the absolute worst. Can't see where I'm going, and I'm gonna get that chest now. So, Sozage, that means we're gonna steal Fisaki somewhere around here, and I don't care. There we go. Do it fast enough and you're actually fine to deal with that. Okay, you know what? Ami, thank you. We're almost at the very end anyway, so we might as well just go off the beaten path again, because frankly, I'd rather do that, because there's actually something at the end of this pathway, and we need to do this right now. Come on. Dig a hole, 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 and this contains a stray bead. Give me that stray bead now. I believe that is 67. If I'm wrong, future me will take care of it. I was hoping in vain this would not happen. Whatever, we're getting close to a minute mark, which is actually the worry. Finally here. Hello, Kai. Here we are. It's been a while since I was last here, so I wonder if I'd make it. You know, after all this time, it hasn't changed one bit. Amaterasu just places Yoshpet's little secret. Welcome to Pokton, home of the Punktals. So Easton's people. I'm sure Easton will tell you a lot more about it. Anyway, Camus sensed Lika's presence here, right? If we don't find her before the Diary of Darkness begins, and she doesn't perform the volcanic incantation, Kamui will freeze over for good. We're really counting on you, Amaterasu. Yeah, no kidding. Ami is literally the only one that can save the world. No one else. So, yeah, let's move trees first. There's actually a lot of animals in the area we can actually feed. We're mostly feeding herbs. Thankfully, though, I have enough herbs to actually worry about this. Not at all. So, yeah, 300 praise. Now I can actually upgrade my HP once again if I want to. Boars, be careful, of course, because boars will automatically charge at you if you use any celestial brushing technique near them. Especially Nirvana boars. Nirvana boars suck. There's also some rabbits around the area. There they are. Some herbs. So we're done with all that. Let's go to the Yoshpet and find Yoshpet's home area of Pokton and see what we can do. This place hasn't changed one bit. A bit. Ami, the Ponka village, Pokton, is in this tree stump. Too bad you're so big. I'm sure you'd like to go in there and chat with the locals. And our prayers have been answered. Hey, isn't that... Yeah, it's the Lucky Millet. What's it doing here? Don't tell me it wants to repay you for your kindness. Who knew that tools could be so loyal? I guess you could visit Pokton if you were smaller. Well, Furball, you gonna go in or what? Wanna enter Pokton? Yes, I miss getting hammered. Really? Well, I suppose you could ask the villagers about Lika, but you'll have to go in by yourself. Go by yourself. I ain't going in there. This slick helmet of mine could get ruined in such a gloomy place. Since when do you care about your slick helmet? Okay, whatever. Easton will be Easton, no matter what variation of Easton shall be. Welcome to Pokton, and his Eastern themes playing in the background. There's a save mirror here. I'm gonna definitely use it. So, Pumpkin is a very, very small place, and this is why I had that dang water tablet, because frankly, swimming here is a pain. You can actually go into other platforms and actual leaves to actually find yourself agate tassels, which sell for a lot of money. Really good, especially if you need it. Let's mine ourselves over. And mine ourselves over. And landing! Hello. Wow, we don't usually get animals here. The trees in this forest give off a strange pollen. Most animals and monsters stay away because they don't like it. We're lucky because it kept our village safe over the years. There have been more monsters that prowl lately, though. They're starting to come deeper and deeper into the forest. You are a bit small for a wolf and have some strange markings, but you don't seem like a bad wolf, which is all that counts. He doesn't know that Ami is a god. Good job. Anyway, there's a dig spot here. Of course, like small size, the dig spots always contain a lucky clover, which actually has a decent amount of praise in it. 30 praise for this one is great. I can actually upgrade my stinging stats again. Okay, we're getting a lot more HP at least. Crystal sells for a lot. Really good. We're gonna actually have to leave this place with a lot of items to sell. So, yeah, Pumpkin is a small location. I believe Blunt is one of the smallest. Makes sense for the size of the place. If you jump all the way to the tippy top, I believe there's something up here that you can grab. So, let's just go climb all the way up. Just try not to go too fast, because otherwise you're going to go flying, and it's never fun. There's a house up here, which you can actually go to. There we go. This has a villager inside. Mura. Hey, that's amazing. Wolf is the same size as us. It's a bit suspicious if you ask me. How did you manage to find your way so deep into Yoshpet? Even the oina cannot hold out in this forest for long. Any other creatures die out there in an instant. Long ago, there was an oina girl who got lost out there, though. She was on the brink of death, poor thing. One of our tribe, Eastern, found her out there. He helped her find her way back to the edge of the forest. It's funny remembering her after all this time. I suppose she must have grown up by now. Yeah, that was Kai. So, yeah, Kai is technically the person that was saved at the end of it. No wonder she knows where to go. Even if it's a very foggy and probably dark memory for her. If you jump all the way to the tippy top of this area, I believe I can actually make it. There's another clover over here which might as well grab. If I can dig in the middle. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Excuse you. 30 praise. Nice. I missed. Let's go check out this area because guess what? This is a shop. What an unusual customer. Say, you are a god, aren't you? We hardly see any here these days. Listen up, God Wolf. I collect things to find in the forest. It's sort of a hobby. Do you want to play shop with me? It's a pretty serious game. Do you do some shopping? Sure. So the items we got. The eighth wonder grants ink bullet abilities. And it will literally guzzle out all our money back. No, I guess we have no choice. So the eighth wonder is a really powerful 4-tier glaive. Though I'm gonna just have to use the golden dang thing to increase its power again. So let's equip that to our main weapon, and then we'll put the rosary on the sub-weapon. The eighth wonder itself is a unique weapon type, but it's not exactly anything to write home about. Glaives in this game aren't exactly new. Although it does have a unique wield design I do like about it, but besides that, that really doesn't say a whole lot for the weapon. There actually is a way to get to the top of that area. Correctly, there's actually, yes, there is. If we can trick this out, again, like I usually do. There we go. There we go. I can get to the top now. So I actually use these then Kona blossoms. Well, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? No. Thank you. Oh, that was too close for comfort. Falling to the bottom sucks. Steel Fist Sake, great. And I can try not to fall to the bottom again. Hello, I'm trying to get back up there. Let me up. Hang on, I'll go back up there again, because frankly, I want to. Dang it, soon. Why don't you help me out here, buddy? Pal, best friend. Let's land. Thank you. So there's a chest over here I forgot to grab, which I forgot. I'm an idiot. Vengeance Slip, good for an item in case you need immediate defense against an attack, and you can't protect against it. Let's jump up here. Okay, good. Let's jump up here. Dash over. Good. And over here. Great. Awesome. Outstanding. Amazing. There is another door over here, and there's nothing else. So let's go into this house as well. Hey, let me in. This house contains somebody else. Mono! Oh, this is unusual. We don't usually often get visitors here. Well, I've never seen such a small animal in my life. Most animals try to gobble us up and we end up all slobbery. But you're far too small to be able to do that. You caught some cute markings on you, though. I suppose you're not an ordinary animal. Wait a minute. You're not the god that Ishaku's always talking about, are you? Oh my goodness. So this is what a god looks like. I never saw one before. We punkos are the only ones who can see the gods, you know? Now I know why. Humans would never be able to see something so small. Interesting information. Make note of that when you will. So, yeah, pretty much the entire Punctal area is quite small, and I'm going to take care of the rest of that outside. So let's go and check out the main area, of course. Of course, being the village elder. Hello! Let me in. Hold it right there. Are you some kind of wolf? You can't be an ordinary wolf if you got into Puncton like this. We demand that you introduce yourself. I have no use suit. I can't introduce myself. That's weird. We can usually understand animals. I have no idea what's going on inside this wolf's head. But the strange makeup and the divine instrument looks so... I have a feeling I've seen them somewhere before, too. Hold it right there. I remember why I recognize you from... You're like that wolf, the wolf in the scroll at Oli Shaku's house. Does that mean you're a friend of our chief Shaku? Bark. Yes. I thought so. Then I suppose we better let you in. This is the home of Shaku, the chief of the Punctals. He's resting inside at the moment. Please go on in. He's old and has become quite weak. His eyes are particularly bad, so keep that in mind. Make sure you don't give him any trouble. I won't. Let me in. I recognize that smell. Who's there? Mark. Oh, no. It can't be. But I'd know that bark anywhere. You must be Ami? Ami, it is you. When you departed this world after that brutal battle, I never imagined I would see you again. My eyes have started to fail me in my old age, but I can sense it. I can sense the tears that you're trying to hide too. I can't emote. Yes, go ahead and ignore me. That's the Ami I know. I don't know how you managed to make yourself so small, but that rudeness of yours leaves me in no doubt of who you are. I'm no longer the young boy you remember me as, Ami. I've grown to become the leader of the Puncton. Yes, I am the legendary swordsman Ishaku. Legendary swordsman Ishaku, self-proclaimed. I've gone up in the world since we last met, wouldn't you say? Okay. You can give me that look, but I know you're impressed. But really, I'm sensing something about you that worries me. Your divine powers have weakened considerably. I assume you haven't retrieved all 13 of them yet, have you? Things have certainly changed since we last fought together. People no longer have faith in the gods like they used to. So I suppose it's only to be expected that you're weaker now. It's sad to see you without your old strength. But let me tell you straight, I mean, in your current state, you can't possibly fight off the powers of darkness. I still will try. So tell me, don't you have a companion traveling with you this time? I didn't do. Is that a no? You mean you came all this way alone? I wasn't expecting you to see if anyone in particular, mind you. Oh, well, never mind. It's no big deal. I mean, I'm sure you already know this, but in your current state, you can't defeat the ruler of darkness. We Punkos always knew that darkness would come one day. That's why we've been trained to be celestial envoys. You seem to have forgotten absolutely everything. Celestial envoys are the messengers of the gods. The gods cannot live on unless the people believe in them. We Punkos are the only ones that can communicate with the gods. And we train as artists to teach the world the divine power. Then only the very best of us are chosen to be given the honor. The honor of being named a celestial envoy. I was the sixth celestial the 6th celestial envoy when I was traveling with you. But I'm old now and I'm not as strong as I used to be. So I decided to take everything I've learned and teach it to my people. I've been very strict, but it's paid off. Now almost all of them have what it takes to be a celestial envoy. So let me take a look around the village and talk to them. It's up to you to decide who will be the 7th celestial envoy. Whoever you choose will accompany you on your journey. Their amazing paintings will show you the world your divine power. If people believe in you, your powers are sure to return. Then, only then, will you be able to defeat the darkness. A painting of, well, Shiranui. Would you like me to tell you the celestial envoys again? No. So, we can just look around the village. We're going to actually be talking to pretty much everyone in order to find a way to find the 7th celestial envoy. Unfortunately, I mean, it's very bad news, but no one is available to be a celestial envoy. Ironically enough, they use bugs to try to get up, by the way. Huh. It's bug ladders. It's the only way to travel. On the very top of this, by the way, for Ishaku's home. There is a door over here. This home is oddly familiar. Very odd, wouldn't you say? We can't exactly talk about this area at all. However, the familiar painting and familiar hat is a giveaway. Although, we can't exactly do much of it, and there's nothing to do about it. So, tally-ho back to the bottom. I need to vine with me. I said vine with me. Right? And vine with me again. There we go. Chest containing a etched glass. Sells for a lot. And so we gotta find somebody who can be the celestial envoy. And we haven't explored all the entire village yet. So we're gonna have to do that anyway. So let's go and try to find one. We haven't explored this area yet. Let's go this way. Huh? You're a bit small for a wolf, aren't you? And it looks like you're wearing some kind of makeup. You're the first person to meet up. Presses to meet you. Punctual girl Mia. You know, there's a lost child in the forest the other day. She wandered even deeper into the forest and disappeared through the spirit gate, almost looking possessed. Hold on, wait a whole minute. The spirit gate is a relic that lies deep here inside the forest. It is a strange gate that takes you to another place another time. But people say that opening the gate invites misfortune. We punkers always make sure we steer clear of it. But when I saw the girl wandering in deeper into the forest, I decided to follow because I was worried about her. I saw the gate open the moment she stood before it, and then it was like that she had been swallowed up. Do you think I should tell the other about this, Wolfie? I'll tell them. Well, we have some info, because now we now know that Lika might have just gone into a gate that's not good, and I cannot get off. So, Ishaku, we kind of have a situation. What is it? Well, ignoring me again, are you? It doesn't matter. I can tell you you're thinking anyway. You're thinking about the spirit gate, aren't you? Only a fool would be interested in something like that. That loathsome gate invites misfortune, I tell you. If you open it, you'll be engulfed in a vile, sinister air. There's no reason in the world you'd ever need to open it. Anyway, it can't be opened without my trusty sword, Denjimaru. Never mind. How's your search for a celestial envoy going? It must be hard to choose down here. What talent? What? Is there something you want to tell me? Just for the record, I don't have a grandson anymore. That no-good rascal gave up on his training and ran away with one of my prized paintings. He's no longer a grandson of mine. I've washed my hands of him. Soon. We got to have another talk again. And you better listen this time, because I'm not going to repeat myself. Let us go this way. And, yep. I cannot see. There we go. And, whoop. There we go. Now we got another chest. Stray bead! Finally, more. Alright. We finally got more stray beads, and I'm finally happy of that. Where is their spot? Weird. You'd think there'd be a house in there. There's a house up there. Very odd. I can't do anything about it, and I can't exactly jump down, so we're going back. Where am I landing? Oh gosh, I'm landing the pit of death. Jerk. Alright, let's go up here instead. There we go! Okami! Okay, whatever. I landed it safely at least. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm completely and utterly fine. Get over here. This leads to a house. Miss Seal. Looks like you're way fur in those strange red markings. If I'm not mistaken, you're Matarasu. How did you figure that out? No, there's no mistaking it. Ishaku said you left the land of the living long ago, but here you are. Whatever have you been doing all this time? Bark. I suppose there's no point in questioning you, dear. Nah, I think I can hazard, I guess, why you're here. No doubt you wanted me to make you a seal like I did 100 years ago. My seal crafting is a rival. I suppose you remember that, huh? Remember what? The who? Seal crafter Miss Seal. Well, I'm glad they make you one, of course, but I can't give you a big discount just because you're a guy. The best price I can offer you is 99999 yen. That's the lowest I can go. I'd say it's a real bargain considering my skills. You're crazy. What? Crazy is passing a great offer like this. Oh, what happened to respect your elders? I don't have that. I don't know if 99 is cheap or expensive, really. But I know you're gonna get what you pay for this world. Anyway, I don't have time to rattle shot. Off you go. I don't know if 99 is cheap or expensive, but I don't know if you anyway, off you go. Yeah. The seal doesn't really matter all that much, so we're not gonna bother with it. So I'm going to go all the way back to where Easton is, because frankly, we have our information. We can actually get to Spirit Gate in order to get where Lika is located, because frankly, she's in big danger, especially when we have no idea what the heck happened to her. And while there's nothing left in the village, so we're actually just going to continue on. So let us go to the save mirror first before we exit. Exit, and we're good. So let's escape this dang Pongton now. You done yet? What? It looks like you want to say something. Spirit Gate? The Spirit Gate? Are you telling me Lika went in through it? You're as easy to read as a book. Well, I ain't gonna go in there either. It's nothing but trouble. If you have to go, ask that old man in Shucken to be your guide. Isun, is that really you? Who's there? Isun, it's me, Mia. Oh, Mia. So you finally come home. And I bet you've become a real celestial envoy. Just like Grandpa and Shucken and everyone knew you would be. But why won't you come into the village? Oh, I get it. You don't want us to go see him, right? Put a cork in it. What? And what's with this celestial envoy business? Give me a break. What good will it do to become something like that? I'd rather live happy and carefree. I can't believe you'd say that. So does that mean you don't pay anymore? We Punktos are supposed to help people believe in the gods. Otherwise, the gods will remain powerless forever, remember? I said put a cork in it. If you keep like paying so much, go for it. But you can count me out. Go honk your silly ideas and harebrained plans somewhere else. Me soon? Go away, we're busy. We have urgent business beyond the Spirit Gate. What? Listen, I don't have time to help you with your boring old paintings. Let's get out of here, Ami. Isun, wait. Isun. So, we're going to end this off right here. Next time on Okami HC, we're going to be heading deeper into this forest, leading towards the Spirit Gate. See you all next time.